Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Angie. I'm a psychic medium here on YouTube. I thank everybody so much for their likes, comments, shares, subscribes. Even your dislikes, it helps my channel grow. So yeah, let's get into it. We're going to find out what is your love life going to be saying for the year of 2022. Let's hop into it to see what's really going to go on for you. So I have 3 piles here for you today. It's a little bit bent. I have 3 piles here for you today. So I have pile number 1, I have pile number 2, and we have, last but not least, pile number 3. So do your thing, pick your pile, and I will see you in your reading. So hey, pile number 1, if you chose this rune here, I actually got this today and I started using them today. It's interesting because it looks like a 1 and you are pile number 1. So let's see what your love life is going to be saying, pile number 1, for the year of 2022. So actually, I did a little bit of like meditation work on your pile before I got into your reading. And I want to let you know that this is actually green aventurine stone. Green aventurine is all about growth and renewal. So right now I feel like for the collective, you are definitely going through a period of tremendous growth and also renewal of everyone's love life. I feel like 2021 was probably really chaotic, a lot of turmoil, a lot of upheaval in a lot of people's love life and their connections. But now things are being broken down for there to be a new beginning for the collective at this time. So let's tell you a little bit about your rune, pile number 1. So I made a little bit of notes because this is new. I got this today. So this rune is called Iza, which is stand still. So it is also associated with the months of November 28th to December 13th. So that's kind of like tapering into the Sagittarius. So you might even be a Sagittarius or even a Capricorn that was drawn to this pile. So that's something that may resonate as the year goes on. But remember, all my readings are timeless. So it may not resonate with you right now, but maybe as the year ends or as time goes on, it will then resonate further. So the timing for it is between 10 to 10:30 p.m. to 11:29 p.m. during November 28th to December 13th. And the response for this rune is calm, reflection, victory over obstacles, habits, vices, and expectations to be controlled, resistance. And what my guide Arnold was telling me, that this is all about overall transformation of what no longer resonates in love. So deep reflection. So let's see your cards and see what I pick up from them. So we have partnerships and alliances, as well as, and this is again double 3. So 3 might be very significant to you, or the month of March might be significant to somebody as well, watching this reading, or something might happen in the month of March where maybe you'll come into some type of partnership or alliance with a connection that maybe you had wanted to come into communication with, but hadn't had the opportunity to. And so 3s, for me, 3 is actually one of my lucky numbers. So 3, in traditional tarot, I believe, is the Empress. So you are going through very big Empress energy, pile number 1. So what I feel for this when I look at sacrifice is that you may have put a lot of sacrifices into your connection, as well as you have been wanting to have a partnership or alliance with someone. So it could be a twin flame soulmate that you really wanted to build and strengthen your connection with. I'm here to tell you that it seems like this is going to be possible in 2022. Like, I'm feeling very strongly that if you already have someone, it's just going to indicate that you guys are going to be strengthening your bond or your relationship overall. But eventually, it's going to lead to you guys definitely building a new start or some sort of new beginning where your connection is concerned. So let's see what the tarot cards have to say. So pile number 1, please, Spirit, can you tell me about their love life a little bit more for 2022? So let's take 3 cards, Spirit. Pile number 1, please. Justice. So balancing what no longer resonates and serves you is going to be a theme. And here we have it, the Empress. So as I talked about, very big Empress energy. You're going through a very big transformation. And so in the past, pile number 1, I feel like you were someone who maybe had been that overgiver in a lot of your relationships, where you had been giving more than what you had been getting back in return. But Spirit's saying that you're closing that cycle of being that overgiver or choosing people that were just not available for you, and now you're manifesting that fresh, healthy type of relationship that you've wanted. I'm hearing for a lot of you, even in some cases, lifetimes you went basically feeling trapped or not being able to. Here we go. The Lovers. And we have the 6 of Coins. So again, Spirit is confirming everything that I talked about. So yes, pile number 1, you are balancing your love connections at this time. You're stepping into that big Empress energy, because we have here card number 3 again, which is the Empress, which I talked about. And you're stepping into that overall love. And again, you're releasing that over-giving behavior where you were the overgiver in a lot of your love connections, pile number 1. Like, I could even stop here. Your reading is done. Like, you on fire, pile number 1. This is amazing. This is serious. I'm actually really happy for you, pile number 1. This is nice. So I feel, again, I don't even have to say anything. Like, you already know, pile number 1. This is like you shifting your energy from being that person. Let's see what happened with that 6 of Coins in reverse. I don't even need to clarify about. Let's see what Spirit's saying. So Spirit, tell us a little bit about that 6 of Coins in reverse. The World. So you're closing out that cycle, pile number 1, where you were that overgiver in connections and relationships, right? So now you're recognizing your worth. You know that you deserve nothing but the best, pile number 1. And so because of this, right now you are closing out that overgiving, and Spirit is just here to let you know that your life is going to be feeling so uplifted in 2022. Everything that you wanted, your dreams, your love relationships, your connections, you know, just an overall vibe is going to be just uplifted. And trust me, this is huge, pile number 1. Huge. Let's see what's happening also. So pile number 1, you already know. You already went through the mud in your love connection. And if you are already with someone, Spirit is confirming that you guys, I'm feeling very strongly, your connection is going to be going to another level. This is very good vibes. Like, this is high vibes. High vibes, pile number 1. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you, pile number 1. Honestly, it's about damn time. So we have passion. So insane chemistry, like each other, equality. So as we talked about, that equal give and take, right? You wanted to have fun with your person or that connection, an intense amount of chemistry. You're going to be attracting, I'm feeling very strongly for pile number 1. If you're single, a lot of suitors are going to be coming in. Like you going to get everything that you wanted. Your truest desires. Like, it's unbelievable. Like, the amount of energy, like, I just feel so, oh my gosh, this is amazing, pile number 1. This is a very good energy. This is amazing. It's truly amazing. I'm happy for you, pile number 1. So here we go, right? So someone expresses love, message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So if you've been thinking about someone, or maybe right now it might not feel that way, that this person is going to reach out, they are going to reach out, and they're thinking about you very heavily at this time. So pile number 1, you're going to be manifesting that new beginning, that new connection. Anything that you hope for and dream for is going to be coming true for you. And here, rebuilding. So again, if you had, let's say, someone who you guys had been in separation, this person is coming back because now they're starting to rethink and wanting to rebuild the connection that you had with this person. So very much like this person is wanting to put in the work, and they're working on releasing what no longer serves them and what no longer resonates in order to manifest you back into their life if you've been separated from someone. Oh my gosh. Pile number 1. This person is your soulmate. So they're going to be coming back and they're going to be wanting to manifest this connection back with you. Pile number 1. Because they feel the shift of your energy, especially if this is a twin flame. I'm a twin, so I already know. This person is coming back. They recognize that you guys have a soul contract together and they want to have that new beginning with you. They want you back. And so, as I talked about, union, right? So you're going to be in union with yourself as well as in union with this person. And they're going to be coming back. And if you're already married to somebody or whatnot and you're just watching this reading for fun, this person is going to be like just telling you, professing their love for you, expressing how much they love you and how much they want to be with you. Because again, they recognize, right? You are the one. You have the key to this person's heart and vice versa. So this person, trust me, like your love connection for 2022 is going to be like amazing. Like I don't even need to clarify anything. This is truly amazing. Let's see from the tea leaf. Vacation. So you're going to be taking a lot of time out for yourself. And see, we have October. Oh my god, this is crazy. I swear I talked about this. Oh no, that might be coming up for another pile, but October as well might be significant for you and your connection. Pile number 1. So let's see what else comes out. What else, Spirit, for pile number 1? Table. So hard work ahead. So you and this person, or you in general, are willing to invest in yourself and put in the time. And we have light-hearted, carefree time. So again, you're going to be really working on that self-love and protection from a powerful friend. So somebody right now is really praying for you and wanting you to be safe and protected at this time. So let's see what else is coming out. This is crazy. This is a high vibrational pile. Like, I feel really good. So a period of ill health, depression. I feel like this may have been the past, but you're now moving through that. And then we have mudded, unclear thinking. This is, again, the past energy. And we have April here as well. And we have the most difficult part of a situation is over. So you've ended that cycle, right? With that overgiving, that imbalance. And here we have it, right? Changes in your life. So you are going to be definitely elevating your standing and your love life this year, pile number 1. So let's see the last piece of advice for your guides, from your guides to you, pile number 1. I don't even need to pull any more. This is just a beautiful reading. I am so happy for you, pile number 1. This is amazing. Like, the vibrations I feel in this pile is very strong. This is, like, I don't even need to say anything. Priorities. So master teacher. And again, fuck. This is a 3. So 1 + 2 is 3. So again, Empress energy. So you need to be setting priorities at this time, your guides are telling you. So let's see. So 3 is definitely significant. Could be 3 months, 3 days, 3 years. Something about the number 3 is significant for you, pile number 3. Or could be March. Again, I'm feeling strongly that March is when you and this person's connection is going to be grounding. I feel March, April, or October. But I'm feeling very strongly like April to March if you're inquiring about a connection or a person. So let's see, card number 12. And again, I just pulled, so 3, Empress. Like, this is crazy. Like, synchronicity is in this one. So let's see what your guides want you to know about your love life. So we have here, priorities, master teacher, choice, reflections, decisions, commitment. For every new ambition, relationship, and experience you seek at this time, there is commitment in place that must be eliminated to make way for a new. Current routines, habits, and even types of free time must be sacrificed so that you can open up to new energies. Your master teacher is present, urging you to identify what must be gone. Be honest within your assessment and also be realistic and thoughtful in setting your goals so that you don't overreach and fail. Your master teacher reminds you that even though the universe does support your heart, it doesn't allow you to bypass the work necessary to manifest your desires. In other words, you reap what you sow. And the best way is to systematically move forward your priorities while substantially, I have trouble pronouncing that word, discarding what no longer serves you. If you want to lose 10 pounds, you must release jelly donuts. If you want to work for yourself, you must let go of the need for others to take care of you. If you want to create a new love relationship, you must brood over past heartbreaks than anything that no longer serves. The message from your master teacher: to reach for something greater, you must first let go of what is in your hand. So it's basically telling you to release. So again, if this is a person or a connection and this person had been screwing you over in the past, I feel very strongly for this pile that you've already released this individual, but Spirit is letting you know that this person and your sacrifices for love and overall your overall growth is duly noted. And even though things right now might seem like it's at a standstill, Spirit is letting you know that it's not at a standstill. Time doesn't stand still, right? So even though little things here and there, you might be going through a period where you're kind of like feeling like you're in limbo, you're not sure what's going to happen for you. Spirit is just here to reassure you that things are going to be working out for you, but set your priorities. So if the time I'm recording this, it's January of 2022. So if you want to have that wonderful summer, right, where you're able to take that vacation or to have that business plan venture work out, or this love connection, Spirit is saying that you need to now set the priorities in terms of what you really want, and then you'll be able to manifest this for yourself. I'm hearing as well that you need to be doing journaling if you haven't already, to help to bring this all together, or even start doing some walking or exercise work, something like that, or even just sacrificing a little bit of your time to maybe do morning affirmations or grounding work, something like this, so that you're able to manifest and truly sit in your power. But this was a beautiful reading, pile number 1. That's what I have for you. So thank you so much. If this resonates, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I also offer private readings as well. If you want to dig a little deeper in terms of your love life, I'm going to be releasing my website very soon. Just a little bit of delays with that at the moment, but I should have it up and running within this week. I want to thank everybody so much for their support. Till we meet again, sending you so much love and light deep from a heart space. Pile number 1. I'm so happy for you. Take care. Bye. Hey, pile number 2. We're going to be tapping in to see what's going to happen for 2022 for your love life. So I just did pile number 1, and their pile was amazing, off the chart. So you may have been drawn to pile number 1 as well. Pile number 2, that's what my guides are telling me. But let's see. Let's hop in. Let's see what's going on. So I just got these runes today from the spiritual store in my city, and I really like them. I actually pulled this one earlier for when I was testing it out to see like what would come out or how this would go, because this is the first time that I'm ever using runes. So let's see. So we had for pile number 2, when I was meditating on you and reading the rune, we had the self. And this rune is called Manaz. Manaz. So this I'm feeling very strongly. So when I was reading the information, it was talking about a period of April. So from April 14th to the 29th of April may be significant. However, my readings are timeless. So this may not resonate for you right now, but maybe in the month of April, perhaps it will. So the time as well for this rune that was associated as well was 7:30 a.m. to 8:29 a.m. So that might be significant for someone and their love life for the month of, or the year of 2022. So let's set your rune right there, pile number 2, so your energies will be with us during your reading. So we have, let's see what card comes up. 15, which is the devil in traditional tarot. But don't worry, pile number 2. Don't worry. Don't click off yet. Trust me. Breathe and we'll look at this. So 15 can also be reduced further to the number 6, which is the lovers. So I'm hearing that a lot of you may have to make a decision in regards to love in the month of, or in the year of 2022. So this could also be something where, and again, this is tied into this rune, so that would be calling for you to maybe have to meditate or make a decision based on influence and your idealism. This also talks about your autonomy. You may have suffered a certain situation in 2021. I'm hearing for a lot of you, it could have been a betrayal that you went through with someone that maybe you had invested in, or a connection that you had invested in where you thought that it was going to bear fruit. But then this person may have showed you a different side to them that you were not expecting. And so because of that, that made you really like hurt in some ways, betrayed, or felt very, impacted by a result of this person's actions. But I'm hearing for a lot of you, this is going to be your glow up year. So you know what that means? That means that you may have to even make a decision between multiple persons in your love life for the month of or the year of 2022. So don't worry, don't be scared of this card. I just feel like maybe this person that you're inquiring about, if this is a love connection, you want to know more, they may have sold out this connection for somebody else that was more of a temptation. It wasn't a soul connection. They had a soul contract with them, but it may have been your person had maybe chosen a karmic over you in the past, and that's maybe where you felt a sense of betrayal and anger, and I'm hearing for a lot of you, anguish, where you were disappointed by this person's choice. But don't worry, pile number 2, you're going to probably be the one that is going to have to make that choice or decision in regards to your love life for the year 2022. So let's tap into the tarot and let's find out a little bit more about your love life. So let's see what's going on, pile number 2. So let's see. Pile number 2, please, Arnold. Arnold is my spirit guide. So let's see for pile number 2 in regards to your love life for the year 2022, Arnolds. Okay. Pile number 2, please. These cards are kind of slippery. I never use this deck, like hardly ever. But let's see. Okay, so we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. So again, this is talking about not having a victory, but I'm feeling like that was something that you may have felt in the past. But now, and here we have 5 of Cups. And then we have Temperance in reverse, and we have the 9 of Wands in reverse. So let me tap in. So pile number 2, I'm just going to put this here so that way I have a little bit more room to read the cards. So pile number 2, we have the 6 of Wands in reverse, the 5 of Cups in reverse, or upright. We have Temperance, and we have the 9 of Wands. So my guide is telling me that you need to release this heartbreak situation here. And even if, let's say, you're concerned about, if you and this person will ever be together or what's happening, Spirit is saying that you have to release what no longer vibrates or resonates with you. So if this is, or it is a love situation, which is why, hello, you're doing my reading, Spirit is saying that you have to release this to be able to find that peace and that balance within yourself, because we have the Temperance card in reverse. So Temperance is all about peace, balance, serenity is what my guide is telling me, serenity, as well as having peace, right? So you need to release this heartbreak in order to manifest that new beginning in love that you're craving, even if it's with this person. And I get it. Sometimes if you are inquiring, because I'm a twin flame, hello, we often get triggered by our person, but this is calling for you to release the past. The past is holding you back from even coming into union with this person if you do want to manifest that connection with your person. Arnold is telling me that you have to start doing mirror exercises, which is basically flipping it. So if you want this person to come to you, you have to say to yourself, why? So it refers back to you. So it'd be like, why am I holding on to the pain and the anguish of the past? what is left for me to release where this person is concerned. But in order to manifest that new beginning in love, pile number 2, you're going to have to let go of what no longer resonates with you and your vibes. Because if your vibes is off, then this person, even though you may want them, are not going to be able to come to you, right? So it's about releasing that. And I feel like you're just really tired, right? You're not sure about where you stand with this person or connection. But a part of that letting go process is to release what no longer resonates with you, as we've been talking about, right? So let's see, because I'm not going to leave my baby pal number 2 on the cliffhanger. So let's see, Spirit, what could they release in order to, or what could they do to shift this energy so that they're in a better state to maybe manifest a new beginning for themselves in love? The Moon. So this is all about secrets and illusions, right? As we talked about. So the Moon is all about secrets, illusions, things that we don't know. It's a Cancerian energy. So with Cancer, sometimes I know that we have the tendency to hold on to things, and I'm a Cancer, so I'm speaking about myself. As well, sometimes we hold a lot of grudges and betrayals and heartbreaks, and we harbor things where we're finding it really hard to let go what no longer is needed, right? So we hold on to things because we're upset, we're angry, we're disappointed, but this is calling for you to release in order to manifest that new beginning for yourself. And we have the 3 of Coins in reverse. So yeah, and then we have the Tower. So with the in reverse as well. So what I'm feeling very strongly is that you definitely went through a Tower moment in your love connection. It could have been in 2021 or just even in the past in general. Something happened here, pal number 2. But yeah, you were dealing with basically a fuck boy or fuck girl. So someone who basically just wanted to exercise their power and authority, and they probably didn't give you the respect. And this left you not wanting to invest in the connection anymore. So what I'm feeling very strongly for you, pal number 2, is that you need to come out of your comfort zone. So what that means is that in order to let go of that pain that you're harboring inside, that illusion that, you know what, I can't manifest this new beginning, or I can't be with someone who truly cares about me, the first step is that you have to release your comfort zone and release codependency. So if you're codependent on someone and a connection, or putting your trust or thinking that this person is all I'm going to get, I can't do any better, part of it is you have to understand that, you have to let go of the past, right? And this person as well, I feel like you felt very passionate about them as well, very much, where you kind of wanted to have they provided that excitement or that freedom, but it was kind of like, as I said, it was very codependent, where you were just kind of hoping and putting all your eggs in the basket of this person. So in order to manifest that new beginning and put an end to this type of behavior, is that you need to stop investing in this connection. I can't tell you what to do, but Spirit is just telling me, like, you need to end that type of partnership or interactions with people that are not for your highest good, right? And then you'll be able to shift the energy to be able to create that new beginning for yourself. So come out of your comfort zone and stop playing it safe is what Spirit is advising for 2022. And so that way you're able to create that new beginning for yourself. So sometimes we have to be able to let go that conflict, or let go people that we know aren't good for us, that toxicity, that unhealthy relationship dynamic, and even in general, like work and other things that are just not in our vibrations where we want to be. We have to sometimes make a decision. And I get it, a lot of people are scared of change and they don't want to try to push themselves, but being scared is preventing you from being able to manifest that new beginning, right? Where you know that you need this and want this, but you just haven't made that decision because of fear of maybe like thinking, what are people going to think about me and my connection, right? So you have to make a choice, pal number 2, in order to bridge that gap for your love life. So Spirit is saying if you continue on the same trajectory, it's going to keep leading you back down the same rabbit hole where you're not happy, right? You're hurt. And so you may have many options as well, right? Or the person that you're inquiring about may have put you in a third party or one night stand, or maybe they themselves have, you know, many options that they've been entertaining. And so we're seeing one night stand. So maybe you or this person, or you've been in that cycle where you've been having one night stands with people that are just not for your highest good. And so this goes back to you feeling that you're not good enough. So it's about you not having that confidence where you feel like you deserve better. And this is ultimately leading you to experiencing a lot of issues within your ego, as well as your own jealousy towards other connections or people that may be in other connections that you want. It's kind of like going back to that inner childhood wounding, right? Which is impacting your love life. But there's an option for you to shift the energy by letting go of that frustration of relationships that may have failed. So it's about parting ways with it so that you're able to step back into the dating scene, pile number 2, and meet somebody new, right? So get out there, right? Do things that maybe you wouldn't have thought would be possible. So it's about shifting your focus in order to create a change for your love life and where things are concerned. So if you stay on the same trajectory, it's going to be a really difficult time for you for 2022, but the year is still early, right? There's still options and time for you to shift the energy that is no longer. So here we have it, separation. So maybe you right now are with someone and you guys were in a separation, but this person is missing you and they are thinking of you. But it's up to you if you want to take this person back or not, or if you want to just end what you had and then start anew. So here, love call. So again, somebody is letting you know that they're thinking of you and they want you to know this. So maybe again, this is a twin flame, soulmate. You guys are in separation perhaps, because I often channel for twin flame soulmates because I'm one myself. So I do know, you know, this person is thinking. So again, so I feel like you're ending, because this is in reverse. So you're ending that outdated thinking and believing, right? You know, over and over again thinking, oh my God, I'm not good enough, or I will never be able to manifest that true love connection. And you're releasing the need to self-sabotage, right? You're letting that go. And again, so keeping a positive mindset. So this is exactly what you need to do to attract abundance, is keeping that flow of energy open. I'm open to the universe to receive what is meant for me, will not pass me, right? Is what my guide is telling me. So someone really likes you and they want to take you on a date. So you may know who this person is already, or somebody may come to you, but it's about changing your aura to attract high vibrational people, pile number 2. So if you want to attract high vibrational people, it starts from the way that you think and perceive yourself and the world ultimately. So they want me to take this one. And success. So this will be a success if you take the advice, right? But it's all about choice. What are you going to do, pile number 2? I'm only giving you what's coming out, right? So it's up to you. So sorrow over loss. So again, here we go, right? So it's you letting go of that sorrow. Stepping into a new experience. So again, this is talking about taking that risk. So dark woman, dealing as a relationship with a woman with a dark hair complexion. So if you're a male watching this, or even a female watching this, maybe that relationship that you had with someone really caused that tower moment, or you to go through that period of heartbreak. We also have seek out information that will help you. So Spirit is advising you to find out more about maybe past love situations that you're in, and that will give you the clarity to maybe make that decision to step forward into a new experience. And there we have Beetle, good fortune. So Spirit is reminding you that good luck, good fortune for your love life, and you overall is still on your side. Regardless of what may be happening at the moment, you still have the opportunity to change, right, how things are going. And that's probably why you were drawn to that rune that is all about the self. So self-discovery is what my guide is telling you. You have to go through that period of self-discovery in your love life in 2022. And 2022 is also a year all about love, because 2, and then 2 is 6, which is again love, the lovers. So it's self-love within yourself. to attract that new beginning. So we have survival, healing guides. And this is again 19, which is all about endings and new beginnings. So you're closing out a lot of karmic cycles or things that are no longer resonating with you. But let's read what the advice from the guides are, and then we're going to close out your reading. If this doesn't resonate, then feel free to pick another pile. But Spirit is bringing this to your attention, pile number 2. So we have survival healing guides. So we have vigilance, perseverance, endurance, suspicion. Your healer guides surround you and lovingly embrace your momentary injured spirit. They want you to recognize that all attacks, betrayals, or injuries you have suffered, whether they're through the conscious behavior or others or through your own misunderstandings or poor choices, have left you physically wounded and fragile. It's no wonder your guard is still up. It's difficult to trust even yourself at this time, but you must. And the only way to do this is by stop blaming yourself or others who have for what has occurred, and forgive all the way around, and learn from your experiences and strengthen your boundaries and judgment. All human beings make grave and sometimes terrible mistakes. It's not your fault, and don't feel violated. It's a lesson to learn from. Nor is it weak to acknowledge that you've been hurt. Denial may serve you in the midst of crisis, but it only handicaps you if you stay mired in it. Admit all your injuries and disappointments and allow the nurturing forces of your healer guides to step in now. They are able to soothe your soul and revive your aura with their loving light and nurturing forces. Trust their influence by dropping your defenses and acknowledging your wounds. They urge you to seek support from capable, caring professionals who can help you learn from these disturbing experiences and show you how to prevent them from occurring again. Their message: the danger has passed, you are safe. It is time now to heal and learn from your experience. So Spirit is urging you to put your guard down. If you need to seek professional advice or support, feel free to send me an email at angiesawakening1111@gmail.com. I am actually a social worker, so this is up my alley. If you want to get 3D professional help, this is available, right? And they're also urging you to not face this experience alone. And they're also guiding you to make some healthier choices where your situation is concerned. And also, my guide is telling me that sometimes hurt people, right? So not saying you hurt people, or maybe you have in the past, but maybe the people that you've attracted. And I'm also being told by my guide, you've attracted a lot of narcissists that have also left you feeling very hurt and wounded. But Spirit is saying that this is the time to end the cycle, to be able to start that new beginning for yourself for 2022. So consider this, pile number 2, to be your sign in terms of providing that deep healing and releasing what no longer resonates with your vibration in order to attract that new beginning and be able to manifest changes in regards to your love life. So that's what I have for you, pile number 2. If this resonates, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm also open for personal and private readings, which I'm going to be allowing you guys to book on my website. I'm almost done, so give me another week or so. It should be ready. Thank you so much to everybody for your likes, comments, shares, subscribes. Till we meet again, sending you lots of love and light and definitely healing. I want to send you a lot of healing at this time, pile number 2, okay? Thank you so much. Take care. Hey, pile number 3, last but not least, we're going to be finding out what's going to be going on in your love life for the year 2022. So if this video resonates, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I want to also let you guys know that I am open for personal and private readings. I'm going to be releasing my website. I should have it done probably within the next week. I'm really going to push myself because I was, talking to my mentor and she's like, you need to put your work out there. So I'm going to be really pushing to have that completed as soon as possible. So yeah, so let's hop into it. So I actually picked up these runes today and I went to my spiritual store in my city and I found them. So this is the first time that I'm going to be using the runes, because I've never used runes before, at least not in this lifetime. But let's see what's going on. So when I was meditating on your pile number 3, I initially pulled this blank rune. So aventurine, by the way, are what these stones or these runes are made of. And aventurine is all about renewal as well as growth. So this first stone I pulled for you was completely blank. So that tells me for your love life for 2022, you have the ability to create anything that you want to create. My guide Arnold is actually showing me a blank canvas, which talks about having a clean slate, as well as he's telling me about the fact that your love life is going to be coming to a beautiful new beginning. But it's more about the self as well as the self in connection with your love life. So a lot of the old garbage, a lot of the things that you may have gone through in the past in love is going to be ending in order to make way for this new beginning. So that was a blank one that I got. So then let's see with this one that looks like a P. So with that one, when I pulled it, it's called Wonjo, which is joy. So Wonjo is actually all about satisfaction, as well as it talks about also, it's actually, I'll give you the months that it's associated with. So October 14th, which is Libra season, to October 28th, which, what is that? I think Libra as well as Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpio. So Libra is all about balance and Scorpio is all about transformation. So I feel like it's more of giving me that vibes about transformation, healing, balancing karma, balancing the scales. So that might be of significance to you this year in terms of your love life. So I feel like if you are inquiring specifically about a twin flame or soulmate, Spirit is letting you know that union with this person is possible this year, because twin flames help us balance our negative karma, as well as our soulmates are good karma. So you may even have to make some decisions in regards to if you want to be with a twin flame or a soulmate perhaps. As you heal and do that work, you're able to attract your soulmate as well as your twin is healing and yourself is healing. But let's see. So I'm going to set this rune up here beside this one. So this one fell off. So maybe you and your twin went through a tower moment in 2021. But Spirit is letting you know that that is helping to break down the cycle of the old in order to make way for the new. So let's see what card I pulled from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck for you, pile number 3. So we have Shadow. So this is a card number 18, which is the Moon, which is all about secrets and illusions. You may have also been drawn to pile number 2, pile number 3. Or for somebody out there, they needed to hear that. So, and 18 is further reduced to 9, which is the Hermit. So very much Cancerian Virgo vibes may be going on, where maybe you and your person, and I'm noticing here there's 2 images. So the dark and the light. So it's the balancing of the scales of karma is what my guide is telling you about for this in terms of your love life, as well as you manifesting and stepping into your power and courage for 2022. So with this card as well, or with this rune, I want to also go back to that. That's what my guide is telling me. So it talks about union, faithfulness, complexity, help in your career work, opportunities, wishes are granted, dangers are avoided, and rebound after being touched the bottom. And it speaks, and I heard as well, a lot of integrity. So maybe in the past, the person that you're inquiring about, there wasn't a lot of integrity in the relationship, or the integrity had been broken down. But Spirit is saying that this had to happen in order for both of you to face your light and your shadow attributes about yourself. So let's see, pile number 3, what's going to be happening for your love life for the year 2022. The Fool. So yes, again, starting over, and this is a 0. 0 is all about death and rebirth. So let's see. I'm going to get 2 more Arnold, and then we'll start talking. So somebody is going to definitely be taking a leap of faith and love this year. And that is very significant. Yes, the Queen of Coins, and we have the 2 of Cups. So yes, pile number 3, your person, because I feel very strongly that you already are attached to somebody else, they're going to be taking a leap of faith. Or if you, let's say, haven't met somebody, you're going to be meeting somebody new in the year 2022. And this is going to make you want to take a leap of faith with this person. And I'm hearing very strongly that a lot of you are going to be taking that leap of faith because you recognize what you want within yourself, which has then allowed you to recognize that you want to have that partnership with someone that you truly love and understands you. And here we have it, the Queen of Coins. So you might also be an earth sign as well. And so when I look at this card, I feel like you guys are going to be definitely stepping into your power for the material world for 2022. So if you've been thinking about starting a business venture, or even if you are not willing to and you're just working a company or whatnot, it talks a lot about promotions and raises. So I feel like you're going to be raising your vibrations to be moving on to better employment that's going to be giving you more money, that's more grounded as well. I know this is a love reading, but I feel like you're either going to meet this person of your dreams by taking that leap of faith in love with your career, and then that's going to allow you to then meet the person that you want to meet, or you're going to meet, that's going to be a part of your love life heavily, prominently for this year. Or this person is just someone who is very balanced in the material world. So very much earth sign energy is featured in this pile, as well as love, because we have partnerships. So this talks about you and this person building on each other to build that partnership within each other. So this is very good, pile number 3. You're going to definitely be manifesting the person of your dreams. Like someone who you would have never thought would have been possible for you is going to be there for you very heavily for the year 2022. So you're going to be stepping into your power, and this is going to allow you to manifest that person, which is probably why I talked about with the rune, rebound after being touched the bottom. So this is a period where maybe 2021 was very trying for you, and then you made that speedy recovery where all of your wishes are going to be granted, and they're helping you. So your guide, spirit, source, whatever you believe in, is helping you to attract a better career that's going to be more abundant, where you're going to meet new people and possibly meet that twin flame soulmate that maybe you had wanted to meet, and you guys are going to be manifesting that new beginning. And we have Judgment. So again, with this Judgment card, I feel very strongly that you're going to be making a lot of decisions, right? After going through a period of an awakening, where maybe, you had that tower moment, which is why I talked about that earlier. You're going to be making that judgment in love in your connections, because you're going to recognize that you want to be with someone who is practical as well as reliable and balanced in your love life. And so you're going to be not investing, maybe if you had somebody else already before this person, or before the person that you might be scheduled to meet, or if you know someone already who may be in a karmic relationship, that person is going to be ending that, because they're going to recognize that this person that they're with right now is not someone who they see themselves with. They don't feel fulfilled. They realize that it's just kind of like a dead-end cycle, or they've just kind of like, they've not been able to invest in themselves the way they wanted to. So they're going to be cutting that out in order to manifest this new beginning with you, because they're going to recognize, pile number 3, that you are the Empress. And if you're a male watching this, you are the Emperor. They know. They went through that awakening in order to recognize who you were and what you represented. They know. They're coming. So let's see, Spirit. Let's see what else comes up for pile number 3's love life for the year 2022. This is a beautiful reading as well, pile number 3. You may also have been drawn to pile number 1. Their reading was very nice too. So twin flame. So here we go. This is your twin. So you're going to be meeting your twin, if you haven't already, in the year 2022. Or if you know your twin already, this person is going to recognize that you are their wish fulfillment, and they're going to be coming back. Which is probably where we talked about the union, right? So the union with self is going to help to trigger the union with your person for them to come back. So again, they're ending. If they had someone else in mind, and when I was crazy, when I was actually reshuffling, this card fell out and turned over. So they're going to be ending this connection that they had with someone else, especially if they are in a third party or there is a third party interfering with your connection. Spirit is just here to let you know that this person is going to be ending that connection to be able to come forward to you. And they're going to start off, I'm hearing, very small, where maybe they might want to just have a little conversation with you, or just kind of like, you know, want to maybe take you out for something to eat, or kind of like break that ice again. Because I'm hearing that if you guys had a tower moment, they want to try to pick up the pieces to rebuild this connection, because they know your worth now. They know that you're the one. They've done that introspection. They tried to, you know, recreate the connection that you and them had. I'm hearing for a lot of them, and they recognize that it's not the same and they're not fulfilled where they're currently at. So now they're going to want to come back to reconcile with you in the year 2022. But everything in divine timing, right? So it's time to work on yourself and heal. And then from there, you're going to be able to manifest that union with your person. So we have both. So this was in reverse. So you're moving on and you're closing out cycles to be able to manifest that new beginning for yourself. You're stepping into your power, and your friends are helping you. And here we have it, moving on, right? So you're enjoying your single life at the moment. You're just having fun, and you're being able to work on your healing, which is then going to allow you to manifest back your person into your life, or allow this person to have the clarity they need to come forward. Because it's a team effort, right? Especially if this is your twin flame. As I said, I knew it. This was twins, right? So you are definitely closing that cycle out. So that way they feel the vibration of your energy changing in order to manifest that new beginning. So fair woman, dealings a relationship with a woman with blonde or gray or white hair. So this might even be like a future boss, perhaps, that you may have, where you go to another company, perhaps, or your boss, or even the person that you're inquiring about may look like this, or maybe the person that they are with right now may be that fair person. Or this might even be you in some cases, because this is a general reading, so there's many people that are going to be taking this in. So problems to be resolved. So again, inkpot. So again, right now things might seem like it's up in the air, but things are going to be happening. So again, wish not granted. So again, Spirit is breaking down this connection that your person might be in for you to manifest that new beginning with them. So let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. So we have grief. So sorrow over a loss. So again, your person is probably going through that period of grief and loss, that maybe you left or something didn't work out with you guys. So period of health, ill health, depression. So your person might be depressed that you took your power back and you walked away, but it had to happen in order for them to recognize you in this connection. So the most difficult part of the situation is over. So Spirit is just confirming that the difficult parts of this connection, or what you went through with this person, has ended in order for you to make way for a new person. Especially if, let's say, you're not a twin flame, soulmate, or none of this resonates. It's more of maybe a difficult situation you went through in love has ended, so that you can make way to build that new experience with someone else. So dealings are a relationship with a woman with a dark complexion. So you or your person may have to kind of choose between, possibly this could be the karmic or this could be you, take it as it resonates, but your person may have to choose between two people. Do they want you? Maybe you're this person, the dark woman, maybe you're dark complected, or this fair skinned person that they're currently with. They may have to decide who they're going to choose, but they already know they're going to choose you, so because you chose yourself. So stepping into a new experience. So you're going to be going through a lot of period where you're going to be stepping into, you know, alignment with self, which is going to help you manifest that new beginning. And August, so again, Virgo, you might be dealing with a Virgo, Libra, or the month of August might be significant for you this year. He told me this one. Wealth. So you're going to be stepping into a lot of wealth and happiness this year. And career. So damn. Something about your career this year, pile number 3, is going to impact your situation drastically. It's either going to help propel you to meet somebody new, or it's going to help you to step more into your power, and then it's going to help to shift the vibrations that you're currently in, which is going to be helping you to attract that new beginning. So let's see. The last but not least, advice from Spirit in regards to your love life, pile number 3, and then we're going to close out this reading. So this is very good. this is a positive pile as well. I love, like, pile number 1 was amazing, and this is good too. So, Arnold, 1 card, please, for the collective for their situation. Thank you. So we have business. So again, very career focused is going to help you to create. And we have 52, which is reduces to 7, which is a Chariot or Cancerian energy. So let's see what your guys have to say about your love life. 52. So business, Venus, money, profits, bargaining, negotiating. So again, you're stepping into more of an entrepreneurial spirit, I'm hearing heavily for this, which is going to help you to bring your love life together for the year 2022. The abundantly prosperous and infinite loving divine goddess Venus delights in guiding you in your business and money making matters. As this goddess of love and relationships, she affirms that the heart of all success in businesses will find good relationships between people who trust one another. She points to you to new levels of mastery in applying love in order to create the most adventurous business partnership possible. So maybe you and this person will eventually have a business together, or it might start as well in the year 2022. She wants you to move past any resistance to her garden of earthly abundance and learn the art of creating prosperity and success. With her assistance, you'll find that you genuinely love what you're doing professionally and have a new appreciation for those you work with. This win-win approach to business will empower your efforts, and soon you'll find yourself in a state of grace when it comes to succeeding on the material plane. With Venus as your divine mentor, you are guided to the right place at the right time and be blessed with the right ideas to create a successful outcome for all. Let your heart be generous as possible in your work and approach it as an art, those creations you delight in. Guard against becoming greedy or drunk with materialism. Venus's message: business is an art, which you can master if you work from the heart and work with love. So that's beautiful, pile number 3. I don't even need to clarify anything. That is amazing. So I truly hope blessings, prosperity for pile number 3 for 2022. I thank you so much to everybody. If this resonates, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you so much. Until we meet again. Take care.